A shooting gallery. According to my ticket, all the attractions here are free. A Wheel of Fortune game. You guess a number, and if it turns up on the wheel, you win a prize. I have an admission ticket.
You got an admission ticket? That entitles you to a spin at the wheel.
How much does it cost to play this game?
Keep your quarter. Everyone with an admission ticket gets a spin at the wheel.
How does this game work?
All you have to do is call out a number between 0 and 9, then give the wheel a spin. If your number comes up, you win a prize. What could be simpler?
I want to play Spin the Wheel.
Pick a number between 0 and 9.
I'd like the number 6.
Okay, give the wheel a spin. Number 6, a winner!
Finding my way through the Hall of Mirrors and returning to the center of the Dark World wasn't nearly as difficult as I thought it would be. This creature looks like the stuffed animal I just won. While it's not exactly cute, it seems friendly enough.
Matrix verified as privileged worker. Access permitted.
It doesn't want to go into the slot. The machine stopped working. This ego massager sure is heavy, but I think I'll be able to lug it around with me. According to what the Keeper of the Scrolls told me, this is where Goth lives. This is the Keeper's best spy? No wonder they lost to the Ancients. Are you Goth? I need to talk to you.
Go away. Let me die in peace.
No, I need to talk to you.
Wait. You're a human, aren't you? From the other side?
Yes. The Keeper of the Scrolls sent me.
I thought so. The Ancients haven't seized control of your side yet. Can you do something for me? I am dying.
What happened to you?
I was trampled during a skirmish with the troopers at Tau Square. My exoskeleton is broken. There is no one I can go to. The healers are all dead, killed by the Ancients.
What can I do for you?
I am in great pain. But the medicines are gone. The drugs are no longer being manufactured. I need something to sedate me.
I saw people using drugs in the building outside.
No! Those drugs are used by the ancients to enslave the masses. I need medicine.
I don't know where to find the medicine you need.
You have drugs in the normal world, don't you? Painkillers? That is the only thing that can help me now.
I can bring you some drugs from the normal world.
Please, hurry. I do not know how much longer I can cling to consciousness.
Hey, Gargon, I bet you can't lift this.
Oh, yeah? I can lift anything.
I'm sure that snapped you out of your depression, Gargon. How do you feel?
Why, I feel great. I don't know what you did, kid, but it sure beats those pills I've been taking. I'm turning over a new leaf. No more feeling sorry for myself. No more rumors.
What's this about no more rumors?
Well, this is embarrassing. But I've been purposely spreading rumors about the carnival because I was so depressed. When you feel bad about yourself, it somehow helps. When everything else seems bad.
You've been taking pills.
Yeah. Antidepressants. Painkillers. But heck, I don't need them anymore. Why don't you take them? Give them to someone who's really in pain.
Excuse me, Gargon.
Hey, friend. What can I do for you?
Well, Gargon, you sure look a lot happier.
Better yet, I feel happier. No more pills, no more rumors. No matter what happens, I still got my weights, right? And speaking of my weights, I better get back to pumping iron.
I guess no one's going to replace the clown at the ticket booth. This carnival doesn't seem to care much about making money.
last. The agony is beginning to subside.
Now it's your turn to help me. I'm told you know all about the Ancients.
No one knows all there is to know about the Ancients except the Ancients. But I do know about their current plans.
Why did the Ancients conquer your world?
They are life force scavengers. They travel from planet to planet, feeding off the life force from each world they visit. It sustains them while they sleep in their spaceship and ponder the universe.
Why would the Ancients be interested in my world?
They have nearly siphoned off the life force from this world, as well as most of the other planets in my universe. They need new regions to harvest. Your world, for example.
Just what are the Ancients' current plans?
They've created a creature called the Behemoth that is able to live on your side. You realize that we Dark World inhabitants are not capable of crossing the barrier.
There is one Dark Worlder who can exist in the normal world.
You speak of the Shapeshifter. Yes, but he can exist on your side only for short periods of time. Long enough to bring back a human head for the Ancients' power generator.
Why did the Ancients create this Behemoth?
This creature was designed to collect the life force of the human race and deliver it to the Ancients. Once the Behemoth passes through the barrier into your world, it will become invincible.
Tell me about you and your undercover work for the Keepers.
I have been part of the underground movement against the Ancients for a long time. A very long time. But it appears that my labors are near an end.
Tell me more about the underground movement.
The Keepers organized us to revolt against the Ancients, but we underestimated the Ancients' power. We're all but completely slaughtered.
If you couldn't stop the Ancients, then how can I?
The points of the triangle are the only way. Gather 3 points: the light, the scrolls, and the sword. The troopers seized the light. The scrolls are locked up in the Hall of Justice.
Where is the Sword of Justice?
The Shapeshifter has it. After the Keeper of the Sword was crucified, the Ancients gave it to the Shapeshifter as a reward for his services in the normal world.
Where can I find the Shapeshifter?
No one knows where he lives. I'm sure he is well protected by the Ancients. He is their most trusted agent, after all.
What do I do with the points?
The Ancients' power generator. I've had a good look at it. You can overload it with the points' energy. Send their spaceship a power surge that not even the Ancients can withstand.
How do I use the points on the generator?
With the light, illuminate that which is dark. With the scrolls, feed the truth into that which is false. And with the sword, sever that which should never have been joined.
You've been very helpful. I'll let you rest now.
Before you leave, take my crossbow. It emits a magnetic field. It may prove useful to you.
Can this crossbow be used to magnetize metal?
I suppose so. We used it to disrupt communications. There is very little metal in the Dark World. Why do you ask?
I need to win a game in my world. This crossbow might help.
Games, he says. Were the Keepers wrong about this one? Oh, let me rest, human. You are not worth my remaining energy. Use it wisely, human. The power is low, and I don't know how many shots are left.
The Dreketh guard must have found out that the bartender talked to me and killed him. There's Mayor Fleming. I've known him ever since I was a kid. He and my father were in the insurance business together. Hi, Mayor Fleming. I'm Mike Dawson. Remember me?
Why, of course, Michael. It's good to see you again.
How have you been, Mr. Mayor?
Just fine, Michael. And how are you feeling? I was told you were home recuperating from some illness. A psychological ailment, I understand?
I've been home about a year on disability, but I'm feeling better now.
That's good to hear. The missus and I have been meaning to ask you and your mother over for dinner. But, well, we've been having some problems lately. You know how it is.
I heard that you married Melissa Talbot. Sort of a May-September romance.
Well, Michael, you're only as young as you feel. And I prefer to feel young. Who can blame a man for wanting to spice up his life with a little youth, huh?
So tell me, how do you like being mayor?
Well, it's certainly different from being in the insurance business. There's not much glamour in that line of work. Which is not to say anything against your father. He was a good partner.
I've been thinking of my father a lot these days. I miss him.
Yes, it was quite a tragedy. I remember finding him slumped over his desk in the office. Well, that was years ago.
How was being mayor different?
Being a salesman was nothing but lies and manipulation. As mayor, I'm still a salesman, but I'm selling something different. My ideals, my principles, my integrity.
I'd like to talk to you about the recent murder, Mayor Fleming.
You mean Ms. Scanlon? What do you want to know about it? It was a terrible thing.
Rita was a friend of mine. Did you know her at all?
Yes, but only slightly. Miss Scanlon did some research for my re-election campaign. She seemed like a nice young woman.
How is the re-election campaign going?
Well, we're just gearing up now. But the campaign fund from last time seems a little short. In fact, I'm heading into the courthouse to discuss the situation with my staff.
Are you all right, Mayor Fleming? You look a little pale.
Yes, I'm fine. I just realized I'm due at a meeting in the courthouse, and damn, I left my briefcase in the car. Oh well, I probably won't need it. So long, Michael. Stay out of trouble.
The mayor left his briefcase inside the car. There's nothing inside the mayor's briefcase but a quarter and... Why, that dirty old man. He's got a collection of porno pictures. Oh my God! These are pictures of Rita! Why, you sanctimonious old bastard. No wonder you're so anxious to bring in outside help to solve the case. You don't want the locals to find out that you and Rita were having an affair. Wait till Jack sees this. Maybe I can get the sheriff out of his office.
Sheriff's office. Butler here.
I want to report a robbery in progress. Come quick!
Who's being robbed?
Some poor old lady over at the ATM. She got roughed up pretty bad.
Thanks. I'll be there in a jiffy.
It looks like the coast is clear. I can't believe that idiot fell for my trick. Here's a photo of Rita, and the glass is smashed like it was hit with a fist. And here's an old newspaper article. The headline reads, "Butler charges dropped." I knew it. Sheriff Butler was kicked off the Dallas police force because he was accused of accepting bribes. He was never convicted because the key witness was killed in a car accident. Wait till Jack sees this. Here comes Jack. Thanks for meeting me, Jack.
No problemo. What have you found out?
I found a newspaper article accusing the sheriff of graft.
Well, I'm not surprised. I never thought that fat slob was the champion of law and order he pretended to be. Unfortunately, that doesn't link him to Rita.
I also found a photo of Rita in his desk. He smashed it with his fist.
Really? I guess he still carries a torch for Rita after all. Good job, Detective Dawson. You were right to suspect him. What else did your snooping turn up?
I found a bunch of nude pictures of Rita in the mayor's car.
I told you he's not the grandfatherly old politician he'd like us voters to think he is. Man, I'll bet you wanted to kill the guy when you saw those photos. Find anything else?
Doc Larson has a little black book hidden in his file cabinet. Rita's name was in it.
Hey, I knew he thought he was some kind of Casanova. Can you believe it? And the guy pokes around with dead bodies all day. Got any more dirt?
Hey, what about Mrs. Ramirez? Her husband was seen with Rita just before he died.
Ah, the jealous wife angle. Well, that fire did leave her a rich widow, but the sheriff never could prove her involvement. I don't think you're going to have better luck.
Still, I'd like to follow up on it.
It's your life, but if I were you, I'd keep close tabs on the mayor and Doc Larson. Well, I'm out of here. Let me know if you find anything.